Alright, so it's Thursday and I've just gotten in to continue on work, so. In the last vlog I mentioned some guitar stands that I'm working on. Well, they're going ahead right now, but because of the delicate nature of the end grain that I'm working with here, I went and picked up a really good spiral cutter pattern bit. So hopefully that will help reduce the risk of chip out. So that's the stands done. Now I just need to cut some joinery into the bottom, which is more indexing than joinery, because these are held together with screws. And then add some profiles onto it all, sand it, and we're almost done. Yes, giggity. Okay. Alright, so I got the joints cut. 1, 2. And then on top of the 2 dominoes will be 2 screws here and here in the bases, which lock it all together. Clickbait. So the last thing I need to do is just add a bit of a round over onto these sharp 90-degree edges so it's nice and smooth. To do that, I've got this tiny little round over bit installed. Alright, so that's the stands looking pretty good. Still need to make the nut and then do the final sanding and all that, but it's looking good, and I'm going to just quickly look at my dishwasher. So I got this dishwasher because it was cheaper to get a dishwasher than it was to get hot water put in. This makes sense, right? But here is the heater coil, and that has no resistance. So the water's not heating up and I'm not getting clean dishes. This wasn't a new dishwasher, by the way, it was second hand. And I didn't pay very much, but if I can whip that heater coil out and find a replacement part for, you know, less than 20 bucks or 50 bucks, I'll fix it. If not, I'll go back to the owners and just tell them, hey, what the hell? Now, to cut the mortises in the actual bases, I've come up with a bit of a system. So on the domino machine, from the base to the center line of the bit is 15 millimeters. So I've milled this piece of Meranti to be exactly 15 millimeters. And then on the workpiece, I've marked the center line. I line up like so, clamp it in place, and then using the domino, I can just plunge in and make the corresponding mortises. Alright, that's the stands looking like they're almost done. If you can see, that's the first one assembled. Just need to make the nut which the guitar sits on. But I have an issue. Originally these bases would get a fair chunk cut off here to give it a bit of an upward lift, and I'd do that using the table saw with the blade tilted slightly and then running this along the fence. However, this table saw does not tilt. It is a fixed 90, and that is the only thing which I hate about that saw, is that it isn't a tilting arbor. So I still think it'll look okay with just a round over on the top and bottom, but you know, it's not the original intent or the original design. So, but because I'm leaving everything a little bit thicker than usual, I think it will still look pretty good. Alright, so that's the round overs done. Alright, so the base with just the subtle round over actually looks pretty good. It gives the overall thing a bit more of a solid stance. And this time around I also left the neck here a little bit thicker, so it kind of plays into it. It gives everything an overall heavier look, which isn't a bad thing. So yeah, all I have to do on those now is sand it up to 240 grit, and then they all get sprayed with lacquer. Right, well I didn't get everything I wanted to get done today finished, but I was pretty close. So I've got 3 of the stands completely done, they just need spraying in lacquer. I've got one here which has resin getting filled all the cracks and things, so that will be ready to go tomorrow. So once that last one is sanded tomorrow, I'll be able to just spray everything and get onto the nut, so that's pretty cool. Lots of admin-y distractions, but yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go get some dinner.